Let us see similar problem. The difference between two numbers is 1550. Let us take the numbers as x minus y. Difference between two numbers. Let us take the numbers as xy, and x minus y is 1550 and 8%. If 8% of one number is 10% of the other number, then find the two numbers. 8% of a number, that is 8% of x, is equals to 10% of other number, 10% of y. So just simplify, get the ratio between x and y and substitute here so that we can get x value. If we get x value, we can find y value. Here 8%, that's nothing but x into 8 by 100 is equals to y into 10 by 100. Here 100 can be cancelled. 2 4s, 2 5s. So take 4 to right answer. So we get x is equals to 5 by 4 of y. Just substitute x is equal to 4 by 5, 5 by 4 in this equation. Let us take this as equation 1. Substitute here. So x is equal to 5 by 4. So 5 by 4 y minus y is equals to 1550. Solving this, we can get the value of y. Y is equal to 6200. That's nothing but 5 by 4 minus 1. So we get 1 by 4 y. So 4 into 1550. So you can solve in any way. We get y is equal to 6200. Substituting y is equal to 6200 here, we can find x value. That is x minus 6200 is equals to 1550. So taking minus 6200 to right hand side, 1550 plus 6200. So x is equals to 7750. 7750. So the numbers are 7750 and 6200. These are the two numbers. We can solve this problem in a different way, but somewhat confusion. Just listen. 8% of x is equal to 10% of y. So get the ratio. Just get the ratio. So what do we get? X into 8 by 100 as in the previous problem up to here. Y into 10 by 100. 100 cancels. So 4 2s. So 2 4s and 2 5s. So get the ratio. X by y is nothing but 5 by 4. So the ratio is 5:4. X is to y is nothing but 5:4. The difference between the two numbers is 1550. Difference between here 5 minus 4 is 1. If 1 is 1550, just listen again, I'll explain. After getting the ratio 5:4, the difference is 1. Here the difference of the numbers is 1550. That means one part is nothing but 1550. So we need to find two numbers. So we can get 4 as well as 5. First find 4. So first part, that is 1550 multiplied by reciprocal that is 4 by 1. So 1550 into 4 is 6200. Again, if 1 is 1550, what is 5? So nothing but 1550 and multiply by reciprocal. If 1 is 1550, 5 is what? That is nothing but 5 by 1. That is 1550 multiplied by 5 is 7750. So the numbers of 6200 and 7750. Let us take a different problem, the last type of problems. So percentage problems are somewhat confusion. I'll ask you a question, general question. Suppose there is a person who is not he is in a job, he is not doing his job because he is not sincere. The employer reduced his salary by 10%. He is reduced his salary by 10%. Then after reduction, the employee worked hard in the next month. So after the next month, the company saw the work of the employer and increased his salary by 10%. So first month the employer, that is the company, reduced it 10%. In next month the company increased 10% of his salary. What is the change of his salary? Whether reduced or increased or remains the same? Most of you think that 10% decrease, 10% increase. So the salary remains same, but not correct. The salary is reduced by 1%. I'll tell you how. Suppose his salary is 100 rupees. Just simply remember. So just take 100 rupees. So first month they reduce it 10%. 100, 10% is nothing but 10. So 100 minus 10 is 90 rupees. They reduce it 10%. So his salary is 90 rupees. And next month they increase it 10%. What is the 10% of 90? Is 9. 10% of 90 is 9. So 90 plus 9 is 99. The first initially his salary is 100 rupees and at the end his salary is 99 rupees. So 1 rupee is reduced. That's nothing but 1% decrease. 10% decrease and then 10% increase makes the number 1% decrease. How do you solve? By taking 100 rupees. It's also a longest method. I'll tell you shortcut method. The shortcut method is just 10 into 10 by 100. Always take negative. So 10% decrease, 10% increase by 100. So cancellation 0, 0, 0, 0, we get just minus 1. If it is minus 1, that is 1% decrease. That's very simple way. Same way, I'll take another numbers. Suppose 20% decrease and 20% increase. Whether the first time increase and second time decrease is same as first time decrease and second time decrease. The answer is same. So here 20 into 20 by 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. Here minus 2 to the 4. Minus 4. If his salary the first time, so if a number is first decreased by 20% and then by increased by 20%, the change of the number is 4% decrease, because we got negative minus 4% decrease. So how about the numbers are different? That is first increase by 20% or decrease by 20%, whatever it may be. 20% increase and 10% decrease. 10% decrease. What's the remaining? So it's not, the answer is 20 into 10 by 100. That's not the correct. So increased minus decreased minus increased into decreased by 100. This is the formula. First increase percent, whatever it may be, first decrease or first increase or first decrease, whatever it may be, increase minus decrease minus increased into decrease by 100. That is x minus y minus xy by 100. The previous two examples, both these increase and decrease percentages are same. So x is equal to y, x minus x. So this will be cancelled and we get directly minus of that. So x is, suppose y is equal to x. Substitute here. What happens? X minus x into x by 100. So x got cancelled. So if increase and decrease percentage are same, so both will be cancelled and we get x, that is x into x, that is 10 into 10 by 100, 20 into 20 by 100. Like this we got it. So here in this case, if the both are different, we use this formula, x minus y minus xy by 100, where x is increased and y is decreased. Here increase is 20 minus decrease is 10 minus 20 into 10 by 100. So 0, 0, 0, 0 got cancelled. 20 minus 10 is 10 minus 2 ones are 2, nothing but 2. So answer is 8. We got positive. So 8% increase. Since we got positive, we say that 8% increase. If first 20% increase and then 10% decrease, then the number will be remain changed. What is the change? 8% increase. So we can also have first 10% decrease and then 20% increase. So answer is same, whether first increase or first decrease. Don't bother about it. First increase. First put increase minus decrease minus increase into decrease by 100. Suppose 20% decrease and 10% increase. So what do we take? First always we take increase minus decrease minus increase into decrease by 100. So 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel and 10 minus 20 is minus 10 minus 1 into 2, that is 2. So minus 12%. So if a number is first decreased by 20% and then increased by 10%, the change is 12% decrease because we got negative. So 12% decrease. This type of problems will be useful in some type of problems like if the price of goods increased by some R%, capital R percent, and then reduction in the consumption so as to increase the expenditure can be calculated. So or otherwise, if the price of goods is decreased by R%, then the increase in the consumption so as to decrease the expenditure can be calculated. So like this. So that is this type of problems are, I told you X is increased percentage and Y is decreased percentage, and we have expenditure and consumption. Expenditure and consumption problems. So suppose expenditure is increased, then we have to reduce the consumption so as to maintain the savings. So suppose expenditure is decreased, we can increase our consumption. So that is the savings are same. To maintain the savings is same, we have to do like this. So here in this case, X minus Y minus XY by 100 remains same. No increase, no decrease. So suppose X is given, we need to find Y, and Y is given, we need to find X. That is, if increase is given, we need to find decrease percentage, and if decrease is given, we need to find X increase percentage. So some expenditure is some, whatever it may be, something is increased, we need to decrease another so as the number remains same, the no change, that is zero change. So suppose for example Y is given, we need to find X. So take these two same side, XY by 100, I am taking X number, so we need to find X, that's why I am keeping these two, and minus Y to right hand side, so Y. So take X common, so we get 1 minus Y by 100 is equal to Y, and take these two right hand side. So simply just simplify for this one. So X into, what is the simplification? Take 100 here. 100 minus Y by 100 is equals to Y. So what is X? Y into 100. That is 100 Y. We can say simply 100 Y by. So 100 minus Y. So something, suppose expenditure is decreased, how much percentage can we consumption can be increased? So we need to find increased percentage. Whatever it may be, decrease expenditure or consumption, of no need to worry. Whether what is given. If decreased is given, and we need to find increase, or increased given, we need to find decrease. So if decrease is given, that is Y is given, we need to find X. The formula is 100 Y by 100 minus Y. Just remember this formula. If decrease is given, we need to find increase. The formula is 100 Y by 100 minus Y. Suppose if X is given, we need to find Y. Just take these two to right hand side. So what do we get? X is equals to minus Y minus, that is plus Y plus XY by 100. So X is equals to, we need to find Y here. So I am taking Y common. So 1 plus X by 100. Simplify this one. Y into, so 100 into 1. So 100x by x plus 100 plus x by 100. We need to find Y. So what is Y? Y is equal to, take these two left hand. So we get 100x by 100 plus x. So this is the formula. So just remember, x is increased and y is decreased. Suppose decrease is given, we need to find increase. This is the formula. If increase is given, we need to find decrease. This is the formula. So expenditure and consumption. Suppose expenditure is decreased. we need to find the percentage of consumption so as the savings remains the same. Then we use this formula. So what is given? Decrease is given. So we find this formula. Suppose expenditure is increased, we have to reduce our consumption. What percentage of consumption we need to reduce so as to make the savings the same? So what is given? Increase is given. We need to find decrease. So remember these two formula for this type of problems. Let us see the problems on this increase and decrease. So the price of diesel is increased by 50%. Increased by 50%. What is given? Increased percentage. That is X is given. Find by how much percentage truck owner must reduce his consumption in order to maintain the same budget. So what is increase is given? Increase is nothing but X. We need to find Y. So Y is equals to 100X. X is what? We take X is 50. So how much percentage increase? So we take that. So 100 into 50 by. So 100 plus 50. That is nothing but 5000 divided by 150. Any cancellation? 0 0 cancel. 5 threes, 5 tens, that is 5 hundreds, and 100 by 3, that is 33 1 by 3. 100 by 3 cancellation, 33 1 by 3 percentage. We shall see next problem, similar problem. The price of rice falls by 15%. By what percent a person can increase the consumption of rice so that his overall budget does not change? In this type of problems, don't see whether it is petrol or rice, whatever it may be. Just see whether it is increased or decreased. So here the price of rice falls by 15%. That is 15% decrease. If increase is given, that is substitute X and find Y. If decrease is given, substitute Y and find X. That is here, if it is decrease, we take Y. Y is equal to 50. If it is increase, we take X is equal to 15%. So here we need to find X value. So consumption, we need to, how much percent we need to increase so that the overall budget remains same. So that is X is equals to 100 into Y is nothing but 15 divided by 100 minus 15. That's nothing but 100 into 15 as it is, and divided by 100 minus 15 is 85. Cancellations. 5 threes, 5 17s. That is 300 by 17. Cancellations. 300 by 17. So 17 17s, 289. So we know the square of 17. 17 17s is 289. The remainder is 11. So the answer is 17, 11 by 7. 11 by 17. Otherwise we can say 17.64 something is there. So see the option. If it is 17 11 by 7, put that option. Otherwise 17 point something is there, just put that answer.